It's millions of them, but it's only one of me.
One of
I understand that. Know that.
Yes.
Thank you. But I'll see you later. And you cut that short because people like that are dream killers. I think we were talking about this when you said like you can't share your like things that you have going on or that are in the works or in the making with everybody. You can't share your dreams with everybody because you have people out there that aren't living their dreams, that aren't walking in their purpose, and they'll try to deter you from walking in yours or accomplishing things. Instead of praying for you, they'll be praying against you, and they might even post on your thing, "Oh girl, I'll keep you in prayer."
It's a curse.
You don't need everybody praying for you.
Everybody touched by the Holy Spirit. Everybody touched by the Holy
Spirit. Praying for a curse.
Right.
And that, you tell me.
You got one you want to share?
I mean, not really. It's just, life takes a toll in college, outside of college, just every day. When I had my son back in 2014, I was on the fence whether I wanted to come back or not because I didn't know if I could handle having a whole newborn son as well as college. So I took one semester off, spring 14, came back fall 14, and I walk December 10th.
That's
2016.
Yes.
Because I came to TSU in fall 2014 though. And then I transferred in. I was like, oh my god. Well, mine is very funny though because I actually had family who actually down there what I could do.
I came fall 2014.
I came fall
2013.
Oh.
Okay, so you came. Okay.
Yeah.
I came in summer 2010.
You here?
Straight out of high school.
Oh wow! Yeah.
Straight out of high school.
And you did that. Wow.
And you're here, honey.
I was a typical freshman. I ain't go to class.
So I want to talk about something kind of real.
Yeah, I mean,
like we all talk about how we're excited to get out and this journey and everything. But have you guys? And this is a rhetorical question. Have you guys ever felt? How do you get through those days when you're feeling very discouraged and down? Okay, yes, but when even after you've prayed and you still feel down, if you feel sort of inadequate almost.
I love that.
I don't know if I can tell my answer and how I'll get over that.
Everybody has their own thing.
Answer this. I'm gonna let y'all go first.
We're gonna have you go. Yeah.
To be honest with you, if with all that, if I feel like I just want to give up, I quit. I go out, I go party with my friends, drink, smoke, do whatever, and then once that day is over, that next morning, I wake up and be like, I know what I have to do, and I go do it.
Okay. When you make up in your mind that this is what I want to do, you have to discover your purpose. Then you have to discover what gifts you have that attribute to that purpose. Then you have to understand what your passion is, what fuels you. At the end of the day, we're all in this field because it's something in us that we feel like we have to get it out of us, and we can't do anything but that. You have to know what it is that drives you. And when you find out what it is that makes you want to do this, when you feel like you can't get out of bed, when you have a day where it's like nothing's going the way I wanted it to go, you revert back to that passion, that drive, that one thing that makes you want to do this, and you hold on to it, and that's what pulls you through. I have to do this because if I don't, I won't be happy because of this. I'm doing this because my passion for it is that, and I have to get it out of me, and I won't be satisfied in life doing something else, and that's what pulls you out of that dark moment. Because I've had days where I couldn't get out of bed.
Same here.
I've had.
And I mean, mine is very crazy because sometimes, like she said, you pray and it's like you still feel like it didn't work. Sometimes I just listen to some sad music and people are like,
"Oh God!"
Why? I'm like, funny enough, it works for me. It does not. Sometimes I would call my friends, talk to them. I just try to get myself busy. Once you do actually make sure, okay, you know what, maybe I can do this. Yeah. But back to when we asked about have people told you cannot do it. Yes, even my own family.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Mine was kind of a little bit of a crazy start because I was in the nursing school when I first moved to the U.S. I was like, this is not for me. It's not in my calling. I did not want to do this. So, after a semester, I was like, okay, do I tell my dad or just, I didn't know what to do. But I knew if I told him the first time, he was not going to agree. So in my head, I'm like, I'm just going to go to my counselor, change my program from nursing to broadcast. And he's going to come for my graduation expecting me to.
Jump.
That's a huge jump.
Yeah. And he's going to come, thinking he's coming for my nursing graduation. I'm going to be walking that stage with broadcast, which I feel like, if it happened like that, he would have passed out. Like something could have happened to him, man.
Yeah. Right. I want to go back to what Catherine was saying about passion. That is key to everything that you do in life. And passion has to be more than just about getting money. Everybody out here is passionate with, I guess, not about money, but just getting that money. But you have to be very clear on how you are going to get that money. Exactly. Strategize and get that money. Because here's the thing. There's a lot of young people out here who don't have direction, who just don't know what they want to do or how they're going to do it. So they're just like, if it makes a lot of money, I'm going to do it. Well, we know what plenty of famous people have done to get a lot of money. We're not going to mention no names, but there's a lot of people who've done certain things, and all people are saying, well, at least she has money. At least they have money. But at what cost? At what cost? Seriously,
to the devil, like, come on now.
You're not even contributing to society in no kind of way, and all you're saying is, at least they have money.
No, at least, you
don't want to be broke. I get that. Trust me. I would $5,000 extra in my bank account would make me a little bit happier, but overall, you know what I'm saying?
I'll be on a vacation somewhere.
Nah, bills.
Okay.
Right.
But I will say this, in this field, you cannot do something, or in life, in anything that you do, never compromise who you are or yourself for something or some type of shortcoming for money or anything. Because the minute you compromise yourself, the minute you compromise who you are as a person, you don't. You never come. You'll sell yourself short every time.
And it's true.
Every time.
And it's true. Just like when I wanted to start. Actually, I did not want to do this podcast anyway. Like I said earlier, I didn't because I'm like, I don't want to do all this. And someone had to tell me, you black, you African, like you got an accent, you this, like you can't do this. And I said, this will piss me the hell off. So I said, guess I'm gonna do it. And I did it now. And I'm happy to have you guys in here because I'm like, if I'd actually listened to what people were saying, I was gonna move on. I was gonna be in the same spot. Think, well, they're right. No, I refuse to.
Right.
And your African is beautiful.
It is.
Thank you.
That melanin. That melanin.
And that's what like we talked about earlier. You need to know the people who you need to keep around every day. Mm-hmm. And I had this says, there are two kinds of people. Those who keep you grounded and those who weigh you down.
Come on now. Say that one more time.
There are two kinds of people. Those who keep you grounded and those who weigh you down.
Y'all better start cutting people
And going back to the advice, if I would have taken all the advice that every single person in my life told me, I don't know where. I'll probably be in Walmart somewhere, pregnant with 2 kids or something. I don't know. But
But God.
Okay? But God. But yeah, and that's my advice to people. Don't take every single person's advice. Because while they might mean well, every single person's advice is not meant for you.
Yeah. Because generally advice is, like, I guess advice given from a situation they've been through. And that may not even be the situation you're going through. Like, how you going to give me advice on something I ain't even experienced yet?
Right. Everybody's journey is different. And everybody's walk is different. And that's like, I don't give people advice on... Now, if you ask my input or my opinion, I'll give you that. But I'm not going to tell anyone what to do on a marriage, a relationship, or a career because all of those are different for every person.
Yeah.
It is.
And my situation, it might be totally different than yours.
Mm-hmm.
So, no, at the end of the day, no, don't tell me how to do me.
Yeah, and I hate it when people say stuff like, well, you're this age, or shouldn't you be doing this by now? You're not dealing with this type of challenge, so shouldn't you be here by now? You don't have kids. You don't have this or this or this or that. You don't know what goes on behind closed doors. You don't know exactly what I'm dealing with. Like, on the surface, I look like I have my life is 100% perfect. Nobody's perfect, and our journeys are not going to be perfect.
You know what I hate? I hate when people are like, You going back to school at that age?
Come on
Or she just now graduating.
Right.
Give it up.
Give it up for who?
Give it up. Like, give it up. Why? Because
Right.
you did.
Oh, come on now. Come on now.
Because they'll say it.
They will. Oh,
Yeah.
I'm like, where's your degree? Oh, wait.
No, I'm not giving
you know
what
what?
I hate?
Here go-
I hate people who use kids as an excuse.
Oh.
I have a child.
That should be your drive.
Yeah,
my
that's your
drive. My
drive,
grandma's
yeah.
94. I have plenty of things to work for.
Mm-hmm.
Plenty of people to be like, she did it. She really did it with all that she going through. So I hate people who use a child. Well, you know, I had a baby, and babies are expensive. Yeah,
Hey,
babies
Cousin
are
Billy.
expensive, but okay, you learn how to manage everything. If you can't afford something, you got to do without it.
Look at
Make those
Taraji P. Henson.
Make it work.
She took her baby boy. She moved to California. Her family scraped up $600 or $700, and that's all she moved to LA with.
What, Taraji?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's all she moved there with. Was that in what people call the pipeline dream?
Yeah, because
but
her
baby, at
husband
least she
just
had
died,
one,
right?
and yes, and she stuck to it. And look at Cookie now,
Come on now.
baby. She's taking over the empire.
Yeah, she's on top of the game right now. So yeah, I think we have to really be mindful when we're looking at other people's lives and situations. And unless you're really there to help elevate them, it's just best that you just sit back and let them do their thing.
Exactly.
If not, leave them alone.
Just leave them alone. Yeah.
Don't kill my dream because you ain't got one.
Come,
Real talk.
say that one more
and
time.
don't wait till I get famous to try to be
Don't
my
kill
friend.
my dream because you don't have one.
No, come on now.
Hello, I said it.
And I mean, like, you know, we talk about what's called journey and dreams, right? I understand, like, you have a journey, you have one. We all have journeys, right? But, like, look at how we all get together, talk about things that actually help us to move into the next level. That's what a lot of people are actually lacking right now. They just want to, have fun, party. Trust me, I am a party freak.
Yeah.
But I make sure I put things first that I need to put first. And that's what a lot of people are just missing. And like you said, you know, you go out with your friends, have fun. That's fine. But sometimes, like I said earlier, some people keep you grounded to help you. And some people just weigh you down. But it's a comfort zone for people. So guess what? They'd rather have people to weigh them down than to have people who keep them grounded. And it's so sad.
You know how many people think I'm so boring because I've turned down so many social functions like parties and kickbacks. And it's like, do you realize I have a life that I have to live and I need to get through these classes. I need to graduate and get my degree so I can start my career. I don't have time. Parties aren't going anywhere.
They're not.
Quite frankly, I'm not
That's
really
so
much of a
repetitive.
partier anyway, but kickbacks, parties, they're not going anywhere.
Nowhere.
Yeah.
It's going to be there forever.
Exactly.
I mean, I
And
love
I
to
would
party.
just like to say this: all that partying and the turn up, turn down for what? Turn down because it ages you, boo.
Come on.
And when you're in this industry,
Oh yeah, right. We gotta keep it. We gotta keep this looking good.
I mean,
we
in
gotta
this
keep this
industry,
looking good.
you will
Yeah.
see me in a lot of functions, but that doesn't mean I'm here to just party and be
But I
crazy.
think
No.
people who
party with a purpose.
Party,
There we
yeah,
go.
there you go.
There you go.
There you go. Because me, I find myself partying to keep, I'm not going to say keep my youth because I'm still young, but I do it as a scapegoat away from reality. I want to feel young. I want to keep my creative mind going. So I might be at a party and I see something at a party, I'll be like, oh, I need to go write a story about that. Or something I see. I keep my, I guess, my major in mind even when I'm partying. Because
Network.
technology always advances. It advances every day. TV not going nowhere, radio not going nowhere, film not going nowhere. All these other things, like I seen a news person was like, these are the majors that's useless. And telecommunications was like the third on that list. And I'm like, without us, you wouldn't have your favorite reality TV show. Without us, you wouldn't have your favorite radio talk show, or even the host for that matter. You know what I'm saying? So I just feel like people X us out because they feel like the majors are like business, marketing.
Right.
Yeah, that's all good.
Right.
But you need to know how to work a camera in order to shoot your own commercials for your business.
Right. I remember I told somebody I used to work at a restaurant. I don't even say what restaurant. Not nobody's business. And somebody asked me, they were like, "Oh, what school do you go to?" "Oh, Texas Southern." and you know how the response is sometimes. Oh, okay. Well, what are you majoring in? Oh, I'm a broadcast journalism major.